Alright, hello. Welcome to some more Diablo 2 Eastern Sunrises Hardcore. So if we go to single player, start the Barbarian. We did take a little break. We did render those episodes. We're uploading them right now. So if we go here, we were going to look at secret recipes. We got all these scrolls from the cows. I think we might have gotten some from a lower leveled place. But essentially, you would go to the cube, you take your ancient decipherers. So we'll just take out like two to show what they do, because you could use your multi-stalker. You don't need to take out the ancient decipherers. You could just throw a unidentified ancient scroll in here with the ancient decipherer, and it will identify it. So it's a level or scroll 19. So you could put this one right here. Then you can throw another ancient decipherer and identify these ones. This is scroll 3. 1, 2, 3. So I'll have them all in order here, and maybe these coupons will get in the way. We still have to organize them. We've just been throwing them in here. But instead of taking the ancient decipherer out every time, you could just take your multi-stalker, and then it'll identify it like that as well. So if we already have this recipe, then we could pretty much just save it, turn it to a dragonstone or something. We already have recipe 8. Recipe 20. We don't have recipe 20. So once we have all of them, or most of them, then we'll actually be able to use them. We could use some right now, right? There's probably some recipes that would help us. Although I'm not too sure at this point. Maybe we could re-roll them to get the higher leveled scrolls. Because we know there is some high leveled enemies here. We could farm some high leveled enemies. Well, there's like very few of them. There's just like 2 high leveled enemies. Or is that guy's level 50? What level is Diablo? Is Diablo decently high? Maybe we could do Diablo runs or something, depending on what level he is, or Mephisto runs. So there's scroll number 2. So it looks like from the cows you could get scroll 1 to 21 so far. So that's a pretty good range. It would roll any of these scrolls 1 to 21. And item level 44. So we got scroll number 12. And then with these ones, we could just turn them to dragonstones probably, because we do have some more scrolls. Oh, on this page, yes, we did have a whole bunch more. We could even throw the cube here to speed things up. So we could say scroll 13. So let's just throw these in here, identify them, and then see if we need them or not. And then we could just turn them into dragonstones, or we could try rerolling them. We're not 100% sure. Do we need a bunch of dragonstones, or do we need these scrolls? Put the cube over here, that's right. It's supposed to be quicker, it's right beside here, so we don't have to really move too much. So you just identify, if you hit the escape button, it closes the Roger cube. So that's how we're closing it. We're just pressing the escape button on the keyboard. Then the Roger cube is closed, and then we could add another one. So scroll level 44. I think there probably was some lower level ones or something. But that's all the scrolls here. That's all the scrolls that we had. Maybe this one? That one's not identified. So the cube was back here. So let's just put this back here then. Scroll number 20. Was there any on our personal page? I don't think so. Oh, there was one of them. Scroll 8. So we can just get a whole bunch more of those. You get them literally everywhere in the game. It's just the higher level it is, the higher range of scrolls it could be. So if you find it in the first place, it's only scroll like 1 through 6, and then after a certain point it goes like 6 to 12 maybe, and then 12 to 18, and then 24, up to 24 maybe up to 24. So if you have scroll number 4 here, we don't have this one. 13, we don't have that one. Number 3, we do have that one. Number 10, we do. Number 17, we have this one, right? 17, we have it. Number 12, we have this one. Number 19, we have that one. 18, 17, 15, 15's right there. 17, 13, 9, 8, 20. So we have all these ones already. We have all these ones, all those ones. So if you cube scroll 1 through 30, it could give you any of these scrolls, well, with the randomized stone. So we could turn them into dragon stones. Each time we try to re-roll the scroll, it'll cost a dragon stone. Basically, that's what it means. So should we do that? Maybe we should. Maybe we should. It'd be any scroll 1 through 30. It'd be something to do. We have a lot of, well, we're gonna have to get a lot of dragon stones. But I guess in the beginning this would be something to use it on. So we could go here and then just use a randomized stone with 2 scrolls, scroll 1 through 25. We go here in the cube recipes, right? So we were looking at these secret ones. If you go to the website, look at cube recipes, go to secret recipes. Here's all the secret recipes for these scrolls that we're identifying. Here's what all the recipes do. So you can see what all the recipes do. So up to like scroll 21 we could find pretty much. And then we have a chance to roll for the bigger ones. So if we go here to recipes, should be right near the top somewhere. Here we go. Unidentified ancient scroll with an ancient decipherer equals identified scroll. And then 2 scrolls 1 through 25 with a randomized stone will give you ancient scrolls 1 through 30. And then 2 ancient scrolls 25 through 50 will give you scroll 21 through 50. Cookbook gives you, so if we get cookbooks, but cookbooks are pretty hard to get. So we could use a unique stone normal to get any scroll 1 through 10. Let's just try to get some scrolls, 22 to 30 then? I guess maybe those would be the ones we can't get. So we just need 2 of these and then scroll number 10. So if we already, well, how do we tell if we have it? We just check the bank. Scroll 2, I think we need this one. Nope. So literally all of these are just doubles. Maybe we have like 30 of them or something. There's scroll 29. 3 unique rings, amulets equals a rare jewel. So that is a way to use gold to get jewels. Because if we just sit there and gamble rings and amulets, and if it's 5% chance to be set, 5% chance to be unique. If it's the same ratio as gambling for the other things. So 29 would go right here. So we got a new one. Perfect. That's one of the ones we can't usually get normally. There we got scroll 5. So we needed scroll 5. Number 1. We did need number 1. So number 1 creates like the elixir, which is used as a core crafting material for most of the other ones. Well, a lot of the other ones, I guess we could say. Scroll number 2. So we have this one. So we just need number 7. Number 7 in the first 10. Scroll 12. We have this one. Scroll 10. We have this one. Scroll 21. We have that one. So you only need 1 copy of each of these scrolls. So we're gonna have to leave the town and come back, buy some more randomized stones. So there is a recipe. You could change like 1 chipped skull for a randomized stone. So if you find chipped skulls early, looking maybe for a speed run, right? If you're speed running and then you find a chipped skull, and then you're identifying scrolls and you're looking for a certain one, and it's all random what scroll you get, and then depending how your speed run goes, if you get the right scroll, then your speed run speeds up tremendously. So that'd be another amazing thing if you speed run this game like the lamers do. 15. Scroll 2, so we already have this one. So we're running out of scrolls. Oh, number 26. There we go. Oh, This is like one of the more, well, no, it's not important. If we can find a way to get unique charms. I guess unique charms, you don't get unique charms until nightmare difficulty. Once you get nightmare difficulty, then you could save these. You don't need to spend 16 dragonstone, 16 perfect gems to make a maple leaf. Maple leaf is just used for very, very endgame crafting anyways. Just making sure we don't have that one. 1910, scroll 29. So we have scroll 29. So we could keep that, because that's scroll 25 to 30, right? Scroll 21 through, scroll 2 scrolls 26 through 50 will give you scroll 21 through 50. So if you use the randomized stone on 2 higher leveled scrolls, then it would give you some of the endgame scrolls. So 20, so it did say, 1 through 25, alright. So 20 doesn't quite make the cut. Scroll 12, pretty sure we have that one. And 17, so the last try. Scroll 12. So now we're gonna have to collect a whole bunch of scrolls again and then try to re-roll them. So we've got 26, 29, and 29 again. So the scroll 29, if we get another one that's 25 through there and it's a duplicate, then we could try to get some new scrolls. Perfect. So that's all done. We identified the scrolls. 11 minutes. So these secret recipes, instead of looking them here, we could just look on them on the website. It'd be a lot easier. It's like the elixir, cookbook, and a steak. So there's a recipe to make a cookbook as well. Steaks, you get those from killing cows. So any magic weapon plus the chipped obsidians and a forging hammer will make it a normal item. So you could just go shop for a magic item or gamble for a magic item, and then cube it, turn it to a normal item, and then socket the item, and then make a rune word out of the item. So you have the same thing for the armor, and then you can turn a crafted weapon armor into a unique item or a set item. So that might actually be useful if we're trying to get like tons and tons of uniques to try to get amazing ones. Well, it just costs 1 perfect gem to re-roll it. I think re-rolling it would be better. Well, I guess if you don't have the item, that's right, unique items, so you can make the rings, amulets, unique rings, amulets of the same type, item level 99. So it could be any unique ring and amulet. That one's interesting. Oh, set item of the same type, item level 99. If they're item level 99, that increases the range of items it could possibly be. So we could try to get crazy rings and amulets with that recipe. Set item of the same type. You could try to get some of the really crazy set rings and amulets. I think there's like unique class amulets. That'd be the thing to get. Use ancient scroll recipe 6. Get the class crafted amulets. Class amulets. Class unique ones. You could also put experience on a weapon, extra gold modifiers, experience modifiers, gold modifiers. So the player's ears, you do that with the cube recipe. I believe you just take like all of the organs or something. But here you take a magic rare or crafted amulet, any jewel, elixir, and a brain to add 1 gem socket. So that's how you add sockets to amulets and rings and amulets. And then this one can give you perfect gems with 2 of these. So that'd be a good recipe if you were like speed running and then you manage to get scroll 14 somehow, and then you could just turn 2 of them into any perfect gem that you want. It's not going to serve us too much now because we make like 800,000 for 1 run, and we just upgraded the mercenary's magic find a bunch. So you could get the E rune, and then we could normal superior weapon. So this one adds socket to the item and keeps the superiority. That's right, because we socketed the dimensional blade and it lost the superiority. But if you do it with this recipe, then it keeps that effect. And then 17, why did it scroll down so much there? 17, normal superior gem. Oh, so there's one for the weapons and one for the armor. Then the magic boots, so 10% faster on walks, so you could take level 1 magic boots and add up to 120% run speed on it. So it's just the cookbook's the expensive thing. Then the shield has faster block up to 120, up to 120% attack speed on a weapon, on a magic weapon. That's right, these are magic items. That's why magic items could potentially be better than rares. Because you could just put this on it. If you have a magic weapon, you could put 120 attack speed on a magical weapon, plus whatever other stats it has. And then you'd probably be making a class starter weapon, so by default it would have like plus 100% damage. Do the same thing for that. And then these ones, ethereal weapon armor re-rolls it. Yeah, these are for re-rolling ethereal items that take 2 blemished or 2 perfect, so it's pretty expensive. Crafted exceptional elite, so this is pretty much as far as we could go right now. 26, that's the one that we got. 4 anvil stone points into a maple leaf. Oh, is it just 4 anvils? 4 anvil stones? 16 dragon stones. Oh, we also need the 12 perfect gems. So I guess making maple leaves wouldn't be too hard if we keep on raising our gold find. Secret recipe 27's really important, I guess. You get 7 magical charms of the same type, makes the rare charm. So we can't turn magical charms into rare ones until we get this recipe. Then 28 rare charm lets you re-roll, so it's 4 blemish gems to re-roll a rare charm. You turn 3 unique rings amulets to a rare jewel, so we have that one. If we need to get rare jewels, we can just gamble rings amulets and then get unlimited rare jewels, hopefully. That's amazing. And then there's also a recipe to downgrade the rare jewel to a magic jewel if you want, for crafting. I think it's kind of like the other thing. You just add a scroll of identify with the jewel and then it downgrades it to a magical one. And then 31, so we won't look any further, but these ones are super sick. Turns any rare belt into a glove or boots, and vice versa. So those 3 recipes, it's like you could take these gloves, turn them into a belt or boots, or you could take these boots, turn them into gloves or a belt, and you could take this belt, you could turn this belt into boots or gloves. So these 3 items, they're all interchangeable. Well, I mean, like, you could make like 3 leather of lucks. You could have leather of luck gloves, leather of luck boots, leather of luck belt. You could have like a gold Starks boots, gold Starks gloves. So it's amazing. Anything that's gloves, boots, and belts, that's cool. You could change them, because those had like different modifiers you could only get on those 3. And then if you could change them, then you could essentially like skip out, skip through that, like bypass everything. Rare belt with the same mods, rare gloves, so it's rare, unique, and sets. So it's only rare, uniques, and sets. Alright. So I guess that's it. We looked at a whole bunch of recipes. We got all these recipes. We still need to get some more. So we just need to kill some more cows, run some more of the areas. I'll go through these, see what we do with all of our coupons. And we still have even more things to organize. But maybe we should just go around and kill things for a bit. 44% magic find. Maybe we'll just go kill things for a bit. Go try our mercenary. Maybe render this episode. This one's just been talking about the secret recipes, I guess. We haven't tried using the mercenary yet to go farm the places. Although he does have a whole bunch of extra gold find and magic find because we added these sets to him. 92, so a whole bunch, plus the helmet, plus the gloves, whole bunch of gold, magic find, boots, faster cast, he cannot be frozen. So there was a ring that allowed us to teleport. Would the teleport ring be better? Maybe not. So there's the barbarian. So far we're level 56. We got that, so our stats didn't really change. All we did was change our weapons.